Yo, what's up, everybody? Moses here, bringing you the latest Path of Exile Day 3, I guess, recap. It's been awesome. I've been streaming for so much, I don't know, it's like day 4, day 5? I actually don't know. Many long streams, 20 hours and such. Our Atlas is just about over. We just need to finish Hall of Grandmasters. I attempted it once at level 78, didn't turn out so well, and we're gonna do it now at level 93. Yesterday, kind of got rich. I found Hail Negator in one of the bosses in Delve. Um, yeah, it was right here, the Lich's Tomb, Abyssal Chamber, right? So we killed this guy. It had 2 sockets and it actually rolled perfect. Sold it for 5 exalts, and found the Grailwood Chink for 2 exalts. Sold it. Found an exalt, and I guess a bunch of other small trades. Chaos here, chaos there. Before you know it, I had 10 exalts, and as you see, I have 1 exalt now and 55 chaos, and I have just bought a 6-link carcass jack. Of course, we divined it a little bit, and now I have 60 divines left. This is why I'm buying those divines, by the way, because early on they're pretty cheap. Bought all of them for about 4 to 5 chaos, 6 chaos, and now I have 60 of them to optimize gear, which I just did after buying this. It's near perfect rolls. 50 to 70 life got 65, 40 to 50 area damage got 48, 40 to 50 area effect got 49. Unfortunately, only 9 all resists, but that's okay. So here we are, 6 link finally after day 2, I guess. Today's like Tuesday morning, it started on Friday, and I've been really able to do all the content, including Shaper. For on a 5-link, Shaper kill was super quick, and as you can see, we killed him, and we have an Uber Elder spawning, so next step is going to be Uber Elder. And now I actually have cold penetration for him, which I didn't have for Shaper. So that's 36 cold resist and 10% increased cold damage is kind of small, but the 36% is kind of huge. And this, I don't know, we do have a Temple of Atsuatl right here, and with a tier 3 Locus of Corruption, probably gonna, Val this thing, double corrupt hopefully, or we can just do that on a, regular Tabula and see what happens. Another thing that happened was I bought these gloves for 40 chaos, I think. Fingerless silk gloves. They are level 75 or higher, because that's when you can get the additional trap. It has to be level 75 Shaper gloves. The cool thing about those is that they have 16% implicit spell damage, so that's a little bit of min-maxing right there. And yeah, the Carcass Jack was 4.5 exalts, so where all my other exalts go, I had 10. They went right here. So as you can see here, I have, well, resonators, I have a bunch of pristine fossils, I have a bunch of frigid fossils, and some more here, and this is all where all my shit went. All the 2 socket resonators, all the pristines, and all the frigid fossils. Yeah, I also bought this helmet right here, and it has the ice trap damage enchant, and we're going to try and craft this helmet, and then we're going to try and get rid of these boots because they're garbage. This belt is not garbage, it's just not Stygian Vise, and I want to get a Stygian Vise for the Abyssal Socket and craft some cold damage there. And most importantly, the helmet with the frigid fossils gives us that negative cold resistance all around us. Another thing that happened was I had Jorgen in research, and he grants you know, tier 2 talisman property. When you give him an amulet, you craft it, and then you get a random talisman implicit. I got projectile pierce to additional targets. Obviously, very useless for this build. We had just, I think, dexterity, maybe it has this amulet. It was not a big deal. It was basically a 20 chaos amulet that I bought. It had an open prefix, and I crafted the one divine craft, increased air effect, increased air damage, which is a veiled mod. I personally don't have it, but there's a dude that does all the crafting for you. His name is Tree of Dead. He is always online. Like, this guy is always online. He's always crafting. Just add him as your friend. I've been having him as a friend for 2 years since I started playing Path of Exile. He does all the crafting for you in softcore temporary league. That's like constantly, the guy's always online. Free publicity for this guy. Add him because I don't have all the crafts, and I normally don't do crafting services for anybody because it just takes time, and he does it for a small fee. The cost was 1 divine. I don't have the actual thing. I gave him, I think, 2 chaos as a tip, and he didn't even say, like, you know, really nice guy. Anyways, so that happened. Nothing on the amulet, and another thing that happened was I gave up on Seismic Trap. It was a fun little happy meme, but the thing about Seismic Trap is that the AoE is just too large. You know, you need a focused, overlapping explosion on a single target, and that's exactly, even after the nerf, how Lightning Spire Trap is acting, as you can see right here. Overlapping explosions on a single target, and they deal a massive amount of damage. Good burst even after the nerf. So yeah, the links are as I had last league, with Lightning Spire, with Lightning Penetration, with Controlled Destruction, and with Trap and Mine damage. Yeah, even with Controlled Destruction, the crit chance of the skill stands at 33.48, so 33 crit chance. And with power charges it's obviously higher, so it will shock, you know, constantly because it's lightning damage, and it's quite a lot because of the elemental penetration. I don't know about shocking Uber Elder and stuff, and Shaper, those have, you know, millions of HP. You need quite a lot in order to shock them, but for regular map bosses, for, you know, Breach Lords, for that you see in your breaches, for essence monsters, all these tough rare monsters, definitely will shock with your Lightning Spire Trap, which is something that your Seismic Trap won't really do. So I decided to give up on the Seismic meme and went back to the Lightning Spire. It is important to note, though, that you don't even need a cooldown trap. Okay, just having a bear trap and you know, ice traps deal a ton of damage on their own. Okay, so like, you don't really need anything else. It's just, you know, the way it is right now. You have a free few sockets, and it's nice to set up this burst and then start throwing all the rest of your traps. Another thing is Helm Enchant is on its way. Boots Enchant, maybe I'll buy some enchanted fossils and try and craft some boots. Maybe I'll go to do lab. I don't know. At the moment, maybe I'll just give it up altogether, but lots of crafting incoming. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I'll be streaming, because that's what I do. League start, many hours. And kind of lost my voice. Either way, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm constantly updating content. New build is coming soon. Once now we have Uber Elder down, we're going to start doing some Atlas manipulations, and we Elder Orb our Jungle Valley like last league. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you guys on stream.